Ocean cities. Honiara City Greening Master Plan by Adatara. Ocean cities are where urban landscapes and seascapes meet, and the proximity of coastal urban centers to the marine environment defines their structure. Such formations have profound impacts on both terrestrial and marine ecosystems, and they are affected positively and negatively by such alignment. Cities like Honiara as the capital of Solomon Islands face threats of environmental hazards as they grapple with the lack of adequate infrastructural services. Inefficiencies of planning, infrastructure development, and services operations are carried out in an uncoordinated way, which have worsened the situation. These challenges are coupled with climate change impacts such as cyclones, heavy rain events and flooding, sea level rise, landslides, storm surges, tsunamis and earthquakes, or other types of hazards which threaten vulnerable communities. These conditions urge landscape architecture to think beyond conventional norms of practice and provide helpful design for improvement of neglected public spaces, green infrastructure and basic condition of built and non-built environment. Honiara is comprised of the built features of its residential, commercial, and industrial precincts. Competing land use options for urban expansion, peri-urban development, infrastructure expansion, and demand for housing must be balanced with the need to improve social services, public amenities, green spaces, and recreational areas. To ensure better development and management of green spaces and recreational areas, the Greening Master Plan will be developed to support the greening of Honiara City through the rehabilitation of natural and built ecosystems. The master plan aims to increase citywide tree canopy, improve multimodal mobility, catalyze economic development, consolidate various regulations, and develop strategies to improve visual character, conserve water and reduce maintenance. The scope has been defined for the studio as the continuation of the previous studio, Ocean Cities 2019, to deliver the master plan. The landscape character assessment methodology will be applied to study the landscape through different lenses of cultural, historical, social and environmental in order to gain a deep understanding of the variations of the character. It seeks to identify and explain the unique combination of elements and characteristics that make landscapes distinctive and different from another, rather than better or worse. This approach provides a framework for valuing, managing and enhancing through design through the development of the landscape master plan. Master planning through collaborations is an integral part of Ocean Cities Studio. The studio will be conducted in a collaborative and collective mode internally and externally with the planning students by master planning groups. The concept of characterization will be applied to understand different types of creativity that exist in the student cohort to shape groups that team members can complement and support each other in the design process. Valuing, managing and enhancing personal characters through collaboration shape the broader studio ambition in the context of Ocean Cities. Individual design projects and focuses will be embedded within the broader group master plans. Design through mapping is a key method of generation in this studio. Mapping allows to consider the big picture and discover hidden relationships that exist in the landscape, and it's a powerful technique to integrate biophysical, social and cultural landscape factors. By distilling data to reveal the spatial structure and function, pieces of information come together by layering technique to reveal design strategies and directions. Mapping technique through analog and digital tools will be tailored to unwrap specific information pertinent to shape design and the future of site. Ocean Cities Studio will run on Thursdays 5 to 9 p.m.